Yo, what's good, guys? MattyG here, back again with another trade recap. All right, this one is a couple days late because I was a little busy, but yeah, it was the trade recap for Friday the 26th. And yeah, cut two banger longs, one long, one short. And yeah, good winning week. Let's get on into it. All right, like I said, we took those two trades on the day. All right, one long, one short, one on ES and NQ. Oh, yesterday I didn't make a trade recap, but I was super busy and it was just a break-even day, so it wasn't super eventful. And yeah, but puts us up 5.8 on the month. We didn't trade this week because we were on vacation, but yeah, basically on this 4-week win streak, this is a break-even trade, so I'll count it as a win. I just got a bad fill, minus 71, whatever that is. But yeah, let's get into it. All right, so the two trades that we took today, all right, were the ES short here, right? And then we took this NQ long here. So let's just rewind to like not 9 o'clock to about when I got on. All right, so big picture, we are at this major support level, right? We've kind of been rejecting at this zone a couple times, right? So I'm expecting that we either, one, we break through the zone because we've been rejecting it a lot and do something like this, right? Or another thing, maybe we sweep this low, come up, take these highs, and then come towards these highs. All right, so with that in mind, right, same thing. ES is looking the exact same way. We just have some more stacked liquidity higher. But, so, zooming in, right? So, we have this kind of LRL here. On ES, it's even better. So, we have these equal lows right here. All right. The equal lows here, which is tying in perfectly with this potential manipulation down liquidity sweep and then reversal higher. Okay. So, I'm looking for some kind of rejection out of this unfilled 15, right? And then continuations down, like same thing with NQ, right? We have this unfilled 15-minute bearish for value gap, and we're looking as this to act as our catalyst to send us lower and then inverse and then go higher. So, yeah, basically, so I'm just waiting for market open here, 9:30. All right, so depending on what we do before market open, right, it's gonna kind of determine the play of the day. So before market open even hits, right, this is like 9:18, we form even more equal lows, okay? So we have equal lows here and then we have equal lows here. So I'm like, okay, this is at like absolutely perfect. We form a big 5-minute wick that has to be filled, or not has to, but 80% of the time, these wicks are going to get filled to balance out the market, right? So before we even open, then that happens, right? And then into open, right? We see NASDAQ start manipulating above these highs, right? ES is staying bearish, looking like perfect continuation shorts down, right? And so market opens here, right? We get some pretty vile volatility, but you see we tap into this unfilled 15 here. We also then respect this 5-minute bearish value, so we respect bullish order flow twice, and not to mention we left this wick from open that is also highly likely to get filled, right? This is our first New York low, and so this acts as a perfect break-even point to go if we're just going to sweep this and go higher. But it's looking perfect because we have these draws here. We swept these draws higher, right? Kind of a Judas swing off of open, right? And then we can come lower. So I enter on this candle. It was like this candle moves super quick, so my entry was like around here, right? And then just took it as like a 1-to-1, and yeah, bang. So after we hit here, all right, I went break even, and I was kind of looking for potentially these lows to also get swept. I took about 60% here, or no, Yeah, I took 7 micros out of 10 here, and then was looking for potentially lower. But as you can see, the rest of it gets break even, and we get this kind of exactly what we were looking for, right? This liquidity sweep, and then continuation higher towards this other LRL, right? So we didn't actually sweep this Asia low, so I was a bit weary. I was kind of very patient to wait for any kind of longs because we had 10 a.m. news here, right? So we had 10 a.m. news, and I was basically just waiting for 10 a.m. news to happen before I looked for any other trade. And unfortunately, you can see we kind of pumped up before that even happened, but I liked NQ more here for a potential continuation higher, just because, right, we have this clean inverse that we can play, and we've also been tapping this level multiple times. I mean, kind of have this LRL forming, and yeah, it's looking like we can get this break retest and then continuation here. So again, I'm still waiting for the 10 o'clock news because this could also potentially be a fake out because we're bumping into news, right? Typically, the news likes to give us the direction. And you can see news pumps us higher, right? Pumps us very high. And so we have these equal highs here on NQ, okay? And ES also has a wick high higher that it probably wants to come and sweep, okay? So I'm basically looking for either some kind of play like this, right? Or a short-term play like this, because we do get this 1 minute bullish FVG here, okay? And that kind of ties in with these highs in this kind of support line here. So I'm looking for us to kind of hold this, retest into here, and then come higher. So this is obviously a riskier along, just because we've already had this big pump. But anyways, we formed this bearish right when we tap into here about 50%. I'm in right here, and then my stop loss, it's a manual one. I just stop if we close underneath this minute. Okay, so we we can do it. And then we see we don't close here. We just wick into it, respect bullish order flow. All right. After this green candle here, boom, break even at this high. And we then come and blast through these equal highs. Bang. Another one. That one was like I think I played it as like a 1 to 3, 1 to 2, or about a 1 to 3. I mean, it was a manual stop, so but yeah, that was about a 1 to 3. And surprisingly, it was like 88 points, 87.5 points. So yeah, those were the trades today. That was kind of my thought process and why I took everything. Basically, looking for these shorters to get filled here, and then this buy side gets swept out, and then these longers to come get filled, and this sell side gets swept. So simple enough, kind of a, yeah, Friday kind of trade day, and yeah, that's about it. All right, that is about it. All right, hope you guys enjoyed. Yeah, hope you're also cooking in your trading. If you're struggling with anything, you can hit me up. I'd be down to help. Right. I also have a free Discord community and a paid one if you're interested in that. But yeah, link is in the description. You can see all the trades. I do everything live on stream too, so you can just copy trade me if you want. And yeah, so yeah, that's about it. Hope you guys enjoyed. Like, comment, subscribe, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.